barefoot kids on a gravel road, mason jars and dreams we never told. You'd grab my hand when the sun went low, whisper, hurry, they're starting to glow. By the creek where the willows sway, we'd laugh and run till the light slipped away. Summer smelled like cut grass and rain, and I never wanted it to change. We were chasing fireflies, hearts open wide underneath the southern sky, side by side. Didn't know then what we'd one day find. In the flicker of wings and the hush of time, it was always more than just July nights. We were falling in love, chasing fireflies. Years rolled by like a river flows, but somehow this small town feeling grows. You looked at me one warm July, and I saw forever in your firelit eyes. Now every summer when the night winds call, we walk those fields where the memories fall. And in the glow of that golden dance, I still feel the magic of your first glance. We were chasing fireflies, hearts open wide underneath the southern sky, side by side. Didn't know then what we'd one day find. In the flicker of wings and the hush of time, it was always more than just July nights. We were falling in love, chasing fireflies. Chasing fireflies with you tonight, still feeling young in that soft moonlight. And I thank the stars for those wild-eyed nights we were chasing fireflies.
That welcome sign still faded and cracked by the gas station off the railroad tracks. The diner still got that neon hum, and the jukebox plays the same old songs I used to run from. Main Street's quiet, just like before. Old man Tucker sweeping out his store. The church bell rings at 8:45, and for a moment the years unwind. It still feels like home when I drive these roads, like I never left, like my roots still grow. The porch lights flicker on Maple Lane, the swing still creaks in the evening rain. Though my life moved on and I've outgrown this little town carved in stone, it still feels like home. Mom's front steps got a fresh coat of white. She still waves with tears in her eyes. My old room's turned into her sewing place, but there's my name in a frame and a smile on her face. I walked city streets and flown so far, chased big dreams and earned these scars, but nothing soothes this worn out soul like these hills and fields I used to know. It still feels like home Time stood still like love waits there. The football lights on Friday nights, the stories told around firelight. Though I found new skies of my own, this place still sings in my bones. It still feels like home. So I'll come back every now and then to where my story first began. No matter how far I roam, it still feels like home.
Coffee pot, old boots by the door. The floor still creaks like it always did before. Sun's not up, but he's halfway gone. With a bag in the truck and a heart moving on. No slam of the door, no raised voice last night. Just silence between what used to feel right. He didn't pack much, just enough to get far. Left behind her favorite mug and his old guitar. He left her a note in the bread box, folded neat beside the jar of tea. No long goodbye, no ticking clock, just the truth in ink, quiet and free. No blame, no fight, no bitter talk, just love that faded like sidewalk chalk. He left her a note in the bread box and drove away before first light. She found it slow, still in her robe, hands on the counter reading every word he wrote. Don't look for reasons, don't chase the why. Some things just end no matter how hard you try. And somewhere out there, down an old gravel line, he's chasing a silence he couldn't find. Under that roof where hearts grew cold, where holding on hurt more than letting go. He left her a note in the bread box, folded neat beside the jar of tea. No long goodbye, no ticking clock, just the truth in ink, quiet and free. No blame, no fight, no bitter talk, just love that faded like sidewalk chalk. He left her a note in the bread box. Now every morning she makes her toast, beside the place he loved the most. She keeps that note in the bread box. Gravel kicked up by those old worn tires. Two hearts were racing like a brush fire. Windows down, wind in our hair. Not a worry, just the open air. We chased the sun past the cornfield rows, laughing loud where the blacktop goes. Pull off and watch the stars unfold, right there on that old county road. That old county road where love used to ride, with the hum of the wheels and you by my side, and dust on the dash, dreams in our eyes. We didn't need more than the moon and the sky. Now it's just silence and memories that flow, but my heart's still there on that old county road. The fence is worn, the signs are bent, like all the time that we once spent. I drive by slow just to feel again the ghost of your smile in the summer wind. Maybe we've both moved on our way, new towns, new lives, new things to say. But when the world gets heavy and cold, I close my eyes and I'm back on that road. And that old county road where love used to ride, with the hum of the wheels and you by my side. Dust on the dash, dreams in our eyes. We didn't need more than the moon and the sky. Now it's just silence and memories that flow, but my heart's still there on that old county road. It's cracked and faded, forgotten by most, but to me it's a map to what mattered the most. Time moves on, but I never let go of that piece of my soul on that old county road. Fireflies glow along the fence line, hay bales stacked and ciders pouring fine. Old guitars strum that same sweet tune we've played since we were barely through with school. The whole town gathers by the old red barn, with mason jars and open arms, under stars that only small towns know. We spin and laugh in that golden afterglow. It's the harvest moon dance, where the stories begin, where a shy first glance can turn to love again, where the years roll by, but the memories stay like boots in the dirt and the music we play. Hearts find a rhythm, hands find a chance beneath very first fall night. Your smile was soft like the firelight. Now we bring the kids to watch the show. Same old dance, just a little slower now we go. Old friends return, young hearts collide, and somehow it all feels just right. Time may change the faces we see, but not the way this place holds you and me. It's the harvest moon dance, where the stories begin, where a shy first glance can turn to love again, where the years roll by, but the memories stay like boots in the dirt and the music we play. Hearts find a rhythm, hands find a chance beneath the silver light of the harvest moon dance. So light up the lanterns, let's give it one more spin. Here's to the love that keeps on dancing in the wind. Forever we'll sway in this old romance, under the sky of the harvest moon dance. Coffee's on, the porch light's low, sun peeks in through the kitchen window. You hum a tune as the kettle sings, that same old song with the comfort brings. I strum my guitar, you take the lead, a little off key but all we need. The words don't change but somehow feel more true today, more soft, more real. Sunday mornings, same old song, where the melodies right and the world feels calm. We don't need much, just your voice near mine. In those verses, love always shines. Years roll on, but we still belong to Sunday mornings, same old song. There's toast on the plate, jam on your sleeve. You laugh like the girl who once wouldn't leave. My heart's still yours, like it was back then, when we first sang that tune in the summer wind. We don't chase the highs, don't dance in the loud. We find our rhythm beneath the clouds, and every week we prove love strong in quiet chords that have stayed so long. Sunday mornings, same old song. In your eyes is where I've always belonged. No spotlight needed, no grand refrain, just your hand in mine through joy and rain. We're still right where we both came from on Sunday mornings, same old song. So next week when that sun comes through, I'll be right here still singing with you. Forever starts where we've been all along, each Sunday morning with the same old song. Neon sign flickers in that old roadside bar. Same place we met, same worn out guitar. You smiled at me through the smoke and the sound. Tonight it feels like we're just slowing down. Boots on the floor and the jukebox hums a Conway Twitty song, the usual one. Your hand finds mine like it used to do, but there's something different in the way we move. It's the last dance at the county line. No bitter words, no borrowed time. Just two hearts knowing what they've outgrown, leaving love where it once had grown. No storm, no fight, no one to blame. Just quiet steps in separate lanes. Goodbye ain't loud, sometimes it's kind of like the last dance at the county line. We spin real slow in the twilight dim. I feel the ache of where we've been. We laugh a little, not much to say. Some endings come in a gentle way. You brush a tear, but don't let it fall. Some things don't break, they just grow small. We ain't losing, just letting go of a love that once had room to grow. It's the last dance at the county line. One more waltz before goodbye. No regrets, just memories of sunset rides and autumn leaves. We kiss like friends, not like before, and walk each other to the door. No promises, just one clear sign. This was the last dance at the county line. That jukebox fades, the lights go low, and we both know it's time to go. With no hard words, no drawn out cries, just the last dance at the county line. Just two kids with rods in our hands, barefoot boys making castles in the sand, and taught each other how to tie the line and how to wait on nothing but time. Years rolled on like that old creek bend, from summer breaks to being grown men. We'd meet by the dock every Saturday, chasing fish and words we'd never say. Catch and let go, that's how life flows. Holding on too tight just breaks what grows. Some things ain't meant to be kept in a jar. Even the best days fade into the stars. We reeled in the moment, then set it free slow, learning the art to catch and let go. That one July, sun burning high, you hooked a legend, man, we saw it with our eyes. A fish so big it bent the steel, the kind old stories never feel real. We looked at each other, didn't say a word. The water still spoke louder than we heard. You reached for the line, I shook my head, and we both smiled and let it slip instead. Catch and let we've come to know. Not all treasures are meant to show. Sometimes you win by letting things be. Like love, like time, like you and me. We held that truth like the current below, learning the grace of catch and let go. Now you're gone, but I still cash from that same old bank in the summer grass. And when I reel in more than I can hold, I hear your laugh in the evening go. Catch and let go, now I truly know the best of life ain't always what we show. Some hearts drift on but never fade, like ripples born from choices made. I sit with the river and let memories flow, still learning to live by catch and let go. We didn't have a band or a ballroom floor, no champagne tower, no marble door, but the sky turned gold as the sun went down, and our whole world was this little town. Hay bales for seats and daisies in jars. You walked the aisle beneath the stars, barefoot grace and a second-hand dress, but you were perfect, nothing less. We got married in a barn with the lights strung high, old love songs and mama's apple pie. No tuxedos, no limousines, just faded jeans and simple dreams. Laughed and danced through the summer air with calloused hands and hearts laid bare. Didn't need a castle or a million charms, we had everything. When we got married in a barn, your brother played fiddle and Uncle Joe cried. Your best friend told stories that lit up the night. Kids chased fireflies, dogs ran free, and your grandpa carved our names in a beam. We had paper plates, a two-tiered cake, but every smile was real, no fake. The vows were short, the love was strong. We knew that's where we belonged. We got married in a barn with the lights strung high, old love songs and mama's apple pie. No tuxedos, no limousines, just faded jeans and simple dreams. Laughed and danced through the summer air with calloused hands and hearts laid bare. Didn't need a castle or a million charms, we had everything. When we got married in a barn. Time that I walk past that door, I hear the echoes of what we swore. Through every storm that night holds true, I'd still say I do, just me and you. We got married in a barn with the stars above, surrounded by dirt and endless love. No fancy chairs or floral walls, just honest vows and rafters tall. We didn't need much to make a start, just your hand and an open heart. Who needs chandeliers or ocean charms? We had forever. When we got married in a barn, yeah, we had forever and a sky full of stars. When we got married in a barn. torchlight fades, the barn is still. A breeze rolls in from the backwood hills. We've packed our bags 1,000 times, but I always leave my heart behind. The fences fade into the dust, but in your arms I place my trust. The world can turn, the road can bend, long as I ride with you again. 'Cause home is where you are, not where we've been. It's not the town or the shape we're in. It's not four walls or front porch swing. It's every mile with you and the peace you bring. From prairie winds to evening stars, I'll follow you near, I'll follow you far. 'Cause home is where you are. The horses move like a lullaby, their steady steps our alibi. We've chased the sun, we've danced in rain, through open fields and across wide plains. Yeah, home is where you are, not where we've been. It's not the past or what might have been. It's firelight and the sound of hooves. It's knowing I've got nothing to prove, as long as I'm right where you are. Even a tent feels like a shooting star. 'Cause home is where you are. You could take me to the edge of the land, where rivers fade into desert sand. I wouldn't flinch, I wouldn't roam. With your hand in mine, I'm already home. Home is where you are, my solid ground through every silence and every sound. No matter where these trails may wind, it's you I'll always hope to find. From golden fields to midnight skies, I see the world through your soft eyes. And I know with every beat of this heart, home is where you are. Yes, home is where you are.
Dust kicks up as the sun dips low. You're riding in, moving slow. Leather reins and a quiet smile. We've done this dance 1,000 miles.
You swing down by the old red gate, say same time, same place, just a little late. The sky burns gold, the world stands still, and my heart moves where your shadow will.
We made sundown promises in the fading light, to love what's real, to hold what's right. No need for diamonds, no need for gold, just warm hands when the evenings grow cold. We said we'd stay, we said we'd try, with dust in our boots and stars in our eyes.
And I believe
every word you whispered to me in our sundown promises.
you talk about a house up the hill, where the wind sings soft and the nights lie still.
We don't rush, we take our time, like the way your fingers slip into mine. We made sundown promises in the fading light, to love what's real, to hold what's right. No need for diamonds, no need for gold, just warm hands when the evenings grow cold. We said we'd stay, we said we'd try, with dust in our boots and stars in our eyes.
And I believe
every word you whispered to me in our sundown promises. turns blue, and every sunset brings me back to you. We made sundown promises we still keep, in every ride, in every sleep. Through quiet days and skies that turn gray, your love is a light that never fades. We said we'd stay, and here we are, two gentle souls beneath the stars, still holding on to the words that set us free. Those sundown promises you made with me, yeah, sundown promises, you beside me. Dusty soles and worn out leather carried me through stormy weather. Every step tells a story untold. Old boots march down new roads. Old boots, new roads, where will they lead? Through fields of hope and skies that bleed. Every crack, every scar, a memory so walking strong on these new roads. Once they trudged through mud and mire, felt the heat of campfires' desire. Now they're chasing dreams untamed, new horizons calling my name. Old boots, new roads, where will they lead? Through fields of hope and skies that bleed. Every crack, every scar, a memory so walking strong on these new roads. The past is stitched into every thread, but the future's where I lay my head. Step by step on this unmarked trail. Old boots, they'll never fail. Old boots, new roads, where will they lead? Through fields of hope and skies that bleed. Every crack, every scar, a memory so walking strong on these new roads. Underneath the willows sway we meet. The air is warm, the earth beneath our feet. Your laughter's a light, it dances through the air. A rustic romance beyond compare. The barn is creaking, whispers in the night. The stars above us spill their silver light. You take my hand and pull me through the door. This love is simple, but it asks for more. Rustic Fields of golden stretching far and wide. We run like children, nowhere left to hide. The scent of hay, it lingers on the breeze. A perfect love beneath the autumn trees. The rooster calls, the dawn begins to break. A sleepy kiss before the world awakes. We've built a life that's weathered every storm. In your arms I found my perfect form. Rustic romance, hearts in bloom, dancing barefoot to the fiddle's tune. The world may turn, but here we stand, two old souls in a timeless land. Rustic romance, hearts in bloom, dancing barefoot to the fiddle's tune. The world may turn, but here we stand, two old souls in a timeless land. Rusty truck rolls down the lane, kicking up dust like a hurricane. Paint is peeling, but it still rides true. Ain't much left, but it'll see me through. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Winded whispers through the pines. Rusty truck and southern skies. Fields of gold stretch far and wide. Cicada sing in the evening tide. The wheel is worn, the seats torn apart, but this old truck still holds my heart. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Winded whispers through the pines. Rusty truck and southern skies. Memories carved in this old ride. Every bump's a story I can find. From county roads to mountain highs, it carried dreams beneath these skies. Tailgate down, watching the sun fade away when the day is done. The engine hums like an old love song, and I know this is where I belong. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Winded whispers through the pines. Rusty truck and southern skies.
left the desert's echo in a duffel bag worn. Now tends to the vines where the quiet is born. Rows of green stretch where the nightmares once grew. Dirt under his nails, sky bleeding through. The earth don't ask why his hands sometimes shake. She just whispers, son, let the roots take. Oh, muddy boots and moonlight, cicadas hum the ghost away tonight. The soil breathes what words can't say. You're not broken, just bent by the fray. The grapes climb slow where the battle scars lie, and the stars stitch his soul to the July sky. He digs for peace where the clay runs deep, buries the past where the fireflies sleep. The trellis weeps with the summer rain's kiss. Memories soften in the twilight's abyss. One row for the brothers he couldn't save, one for the grace the night winds gave. Oh, muddy boots and moonlight, cicadas hum the ghost away tonight. The soil breathes what words can't say. You're not broken, just bent by the fray. The grapes climb slow where the battle scars lie, and the stars stitch his soul to the July sky. Midnight finds him barefoot in the dew, palms pressed to the ground, heart starting anew. A cicada's song cracks the silence wide. The war's over, soldier, let the earth be your guide. Oh, muddy boots and moonlight, cicadas hum the ghost away tonight. The soil breathes what words can't say. You're not broken, just bent by the fray. The grapes climb slow where the battle scars lie, and the stars stitch his soul to the July sky. Now the harvest moon hangs like a medal of grace, his uniform's dust in this hallowed place. The vineyard hums low, your home, and the cicadas sing the peace he's sown.
Woke up early like he used to do, steam on the glass, sky painted blue. Laced my boots, grabbed daddy's coat, stepped in the field where the barley floats. I see his prints where the tall grass bends, faded lines where the earth remembers men. Didn't say much, but he taught me clear how to hold on tight and face my fear. Boot prints in the barley, worn by years, steady and softly. He never asked for praise or song, but he showed me where I belong. Yeah, I walk where he walked before me. Boot prints in the barley. He'd hum a tune as the sun got high,
dust on his hands, hope in his eyes. Taught me love ain't loud, it's strong and true. In the quiet work a man will do. Boot prints in the barley, stories told in steps in barley. Didn't need a map to guide, his path was worn with honest pride. And now I'm walking slowly, surely, in those boot prints in the barley. Sometimes I hear him in the breeze, whispering low through golden seas. He may be gone, but still he stays in every furrow, in every blaze. Boot prints in the barley, legacy laid out so calmly. A quiet man, a thunder soul, planted more than wheat and gold. Now I stand here proud and carry his boot prints in the barley. And one day my boy might find me in the boot prints in the barley. He fled the city spotlight veins, piano keys like ivory chains. A rusty gate, a dirt roadside, met a girl with a harmonica and a blueberry sky. She said, "Mister, your hands look tired and cold, but music ain't bought, it's the wind you hold." Oh, the blueberry sky paints the melody true, where the clouds write songs in a forgotten hue. No grand stage lights, no critics' demands, just a cowgirl's laugh and the dirt on his hands. She taught him to play where the wildflowers grow, 'cause art's not a performance, it's learning to let go. Her cattle lowed in the clover field, he fumbled chords but his heart began to heal. Watch the clouds, she grinned, their sheet music free, and the creek's got a rhythm your fancy schools don't see. Now his symphony's the hum of bees in flight, and fireflies conduct the chorus of night. Oh, the blueberry sky paints the melody true, where the clouds write songs in a forgotten hue. No grand stage lights, no critics' demands, just a cowgirl's laugh and the dirt on his hands. She taught him to play where the wildflowers grow, 'cause art's not a performance, it's learning to let go. He burned his tucks in the harvest moon's glow, traded Steinway size for a bend old woe. The crowds roared, drowned by space. true, where the clouds write songs in a forgotten hue. No grand stage lights, no critics' demands, just a cowgirl's laugh and the dirt on his hands. She taught him to play where the wildflowers grow, 'cause art's not a performance, it's learning to let go. Now his encore's the dawn's first light, a rusty harp in his overalls tight, and the girl still grins through her braid-streaked hair. Mr. True Music's just breathing the air. Worn out boots, a heart run thin, left the noise, let the silence in. Down a trail the map don't show, found a grove where the wild things grow. Oak leaves dancing in the breeze, squirrels playing in the canopy. I sat down where the moss runs deep and let my guitar start to speak. In a grove where no one knows my name, I found my fire near the quiet flame. Strummed out pain, let joy flow free, 'neath the arms of the oldest trees. No stage, no crowd, just roots in sky, and a soul that's learning how to try. 'Cause some woods don't just save the trees, they save the man inside of me. A robin sang like she understood each broken chord, and where I stood, sunlight spilled through limbs so wide, like God himself was on my side. No deadlines here, no walls, no screens, just breathing in what freedom means. For the first time in too long, I wrote a real, honest song. In a grove where no one knows my name, I found my fire in the quiet flame. Strummed out pain, let joy flow free, 'neath the arms of the oldest trees. No stage, no crowd, just roots in sky, and a soul that's learning how to try. 'Cause some woods don't just save the trees, they save the man inside of me. So if you're lost and feeling low, let the green wind gently blow. Pick a chord and close your eyes, you'll hear the forest harmonize. In a grove where the wild things play, I found my song and it found its way. From tired hands to hopeful strings, to where the heart of the forest sings. And I may leave, but it stays with me, that grove that gave my soul the key. Yes, some woods don't just save the trees, they save the man I'm meant to be. I left behind the neon signs, traded noise for winds and pines. No more honking cars and crowded streets, now it's bird songs and dusty feet. Built a life on open land, calloused hands and calling bands. Every sunrise starts a tune, under wide and honest moons. Now there's green beneath my boots and a freedom in the roots, a melody that only silence brings. I don't need a stage or lights, just this field and starry nights to let my heart pick out the strings. I walked away to finally feel the truth. There's peace and green beneath my boots. The mailbox leans, the porch lamp sways, but I've never felt more brave. 'Cause it takes guts to start again, to let the wild be your friend. Now there's green beneath my boots and a freedom in the roots, a melody that only silence brings. I don't need a stage or lights, just this field and starry nights to let my heart pick out the strings. Yeah, I found truth where city noise was mute, in the green beneath my boots. Some folks chase gold, some chase fame, but I chase skies without a name. Now there's green beneath my boots, and the soil sings deeper truths. No map, just trust in where it leads. I've got songs the wind rewrites, and the stars to hold me tight.